CBS News congressional reporter Taurean Small joins us now with more on what's happening on Capitol Hill. Good morning to you, Taurean. First, I want to get your sense of how lawmakers are reacting to Elon Musk's pretty vocal criticism of the bill that Republicans are trying to pass.
Yeah, so immediately after Elon Musk's tweet, we saw Congressman Thomas Massey, the only Republican to vote no against the bill in the House, pretty much endorsing that sentiment there, saying that this is pork and wasteful and that Republicans shouldn't get behind it. We're really watching the Senate because they're in the unenviable position of having to navigate these criticisms and then also pushing through a bill that would deliver on the president's promise. Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin said he was pretty disappointed in that tweet, even though he's been a notable holdout during these negotiations. It's Leader Thune's words that I think is pretty important, taking a listen to what he had to say yesterday when we caught up with him.
We obviously respect everything that Elon did with Doge. On this particular issue, we have a difference of opinion. We have a job to do, the American people elected us to do. We have an agenda that everybody campaigned on, most notably the President of the United States, and we're going to deliver on that agenda.
So Republican leadership looking to move on beyond that, dismissing it as just, bubbling criticisms that don't necessarily infect or impact his membership here on the Hill.
And Taurean, I also want to ask you about the White House submitting what's described as a rescissions package to Congress yesterday. Explain what's in it and the reaction to it.
Yeah, so kind of as the precursor to this, we saw the OMB director, Russell Vought, send a letter to the president in May detailing why these cuts were necessary, saying it runs antithetical to the interests of America. Ultimately, what we saw delivered to Congress is about $9 billion of cuts, about $8-point-something billion focused specifically on foreign aid. We also saw about $1 billion worth of cuts to corporate broadcasting. That's NPR, PBS. And this is something that obviously was incoming as the president has been railing against giving money to those public broadcasting outlets, saying that he believes that they're biased, but this is the first steps to actually clawing back that money. How this happens, though, is it goes through the traditional routes. It goes through the House and then through the Senate. The only difference here is it wouldn't need that filibuster-proof majority. Just a simple majority is needed for this to get approved and ultimately signed into law.
All right, Taurean Small with all the latest on Capitol Hill. Thanks, Taurean.